I got this is a nerd question. You were going to play Batman in George Miller. Can you tell us anything about that? Did you try on the suit? Like, how far did it get?
Oh yeah. No, I had a bat suit and it was incredible. It was it was such a great experience. So I got hired to play Batman. We had an amazing cast. They sent us all down to Australia where we were going to shoot it. And at the time, I think it was going to be the largest budget film that Warner Brothers had ever made. I think it was going to be, it was like $275 million. And this was before Avengers and all that. So that was just kind of unheard of. And it was amazing. I had a bat suit. I trained with like Australian Special Forces guys. I was doing martial arts training. It was like camp. It was like the most fun camp. And then one day they called us and they said, okay, everybody come on into the production office. We got to talk to everybody. No. And I was like, all right. And they said, and bring all of your material, bring your scripts, bring everything you have. And I was like, well, this does not bode well. And they called us in and they said, well, a writer's strike just happened. This was back in like the 2007 writer's strike. And they said, we're not allowed to touch the script. We can read the script. We can't change anything. We literally cannot do anything. And I was like, okay. And they said, what we're probably going to do is send you guys home for a little bit, just during the strike. But we're going to have everybody back and this and that. And then as soon as we left, it was like a week later, they were just like, we're not going to do this. And it was crushing. I mean, I wore the suit multiple times. It was incredible. It was an entirely functional suit. And at one point during the movie, Batman gets so broken down because, you know, he's a human, right? His superpower is the fact that he's the greatest detective that has ever lived. And we had, you know, carbon fiber with gears and mechanisms that allowed the arms to move fat. Like it was a fully functioning bat suit built by the guys down at Weta who ended up doing, you know, they were all the Lord of the Rings guys and all that stuff. So and with the bat suit, I had these massive ears and the cowl, the thing that went over the face was just carved in the most scary. I mean, it was like a sinister looking bat suit. And when I was wearing that bat suit, I was probably 7 feet tall. It was amazing.
So you don't have any photos at all or any?
You didn't get to keep the suit? Or
no, dude. By the way, the only reason I got to keep a script was because I had a copy of the script on a CD that had been burned onto a CD because it was that long ago. And when they were like, bring all your materials, I just took that CD and I slid it into my computer and I was like, all right, well, I'm keeping that one. And I've got it somewhere. I have no idea where it is now, but it was a great script.
Who's the director, by the way?
It was George Miller.